I think this is by far the most important project that we will ever work on, and that is creating the beautiful interiors for the Wheeler family, who so absolutely deserve this and more. We met the family a few years ago through the Children's Cancer Institute. We have been in awe of them and very inspired by them, and we truly believe that every giver needs a giver, and we are really happy that we can be that giver in this instance and be part of their journey moving forward into their new home. This is all for Levi and Levi's legacy. It's incredible what they're doing for children's cancer.
Now that he's not here, it's almost like that sliding door moment of him being here and not being here, and the pain is immeasurable. From even when he's here and sick, he's still living and breathing. He's got life.
You can still touch him and smell him and...
Yeah, doesn't compare. The pain of that, the stress and the tumult of the diagnosis and the sickness and the hospital visits and not knowing, doesn't hold a candle to what it feels like when they're gone and they're not here. Around September of the year he was diagnosed, things went downhill when it was in progression, his cancer. And from then on, we stopped asking for MRI results because we knew that that was the end. It was like a train that we couldn't get off. So we just decided to not know what was happening with the results. And things progressed very rapidly from there. It deteriorated with Levi. I remember just sitting with him for half an hour every night, but while he fell asleep, and I would literally watch him, his eyes flutter, and then close his eyes, and I would stare at him for half an hour while that happened, and I wouldn't move. It gives you the opportunity to stop and focus on what's important. I love you.
I love it. You're my true love, Mommy, and so is Danny.
6 weeks.
6 weeks after.
6 weeks after he passed away was kind of our first meeting with the Institute.
And so we decided to partner with them and form Levi's Project. And so we launched it 9 months later. And from then I remember making a speech where we said we promise to do anything we can to raise money and awareness for this disease. And we've held that promise.
And does the work with Levi's Project, does that help you feel closer? Does it bring you peace or?
Yep. I don't know if you ever feel peace. It certainly brings us closer and it feels like we're doing something. It's a channel for all our emotions, the huge emotions that you feel, the grief, the trauma, everything. It steadies us. It's like a ship that we're sailing. So we've got 2 other kids.
Yeah.
We've got Archie, he's 10 now. So how old was he when Levi was diagnosed?
He was only 5 and Livy was 9.
9.
Yeah.
So he was in the middle, the glue that was in the middle. We don't wish our life away. I wonder what it would be like if this event hadn't happened. It's different. We're different. It'll always be different now.
Levi's Project has raised an incredible amount of money. Where's it up to?
It's up to $4.3 million. Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
That's incredible.
And for the Institute, I mean, as we said, we know a little bit about the Institute, but what are they doing with that? What's it contributed?
In this year, we launched Levi's Catch, which is a clinical trial. It's the first time anywhere in the world outside of America that CAR T cell therapy, which is an immunotherapy, has been offered anywhere. There's kids now who are enrolled at Sydney Children's Hospital and they're being treated as we speak. And this was a therapy that, when Levi was diagnosed, was just being talked about. So now Australian families who are diagnosed with this disease don't feel like they've got to go overseas.
Yeah.
Leaving the family home, there's such excitement, but there's such pain, and we'd like to help dull the pain if we can, and that's part of this this adventure that we'll go on together.
Knowing that we are going into a new house and that it's going to look amazing and have incredible furniture, that honestly makes a difference, because it's something to look forward to and it takes the focus off this. Yes, we're moving here, but now it's a new stage of our lives and we weren't ready prior to this. This year is the only year that we've been really ready to say goodbye. But it was here that we came home. We're a family of 5, and I remember coming home from Bear Cottage and walking in, and he died on New Year's Eve, and we came home and his Christmas presents were still on the floor. And I remember having to take 4 plates out of that cupboard and not 5. 4 cups, 4 knives and forks, all those things that the little miniature of life that you don't think about. Now it's forever. All those things have happened here, haven't they?
You turn up no matter what the odds, and you give, and you're being part of something much bigger than yourselves. And to do that with the grief that you've gone through is so inspiring to us. And, you know, we want to help as much as we can. Every giver needs a giver, and you guys are givers. So it's really important to us that we take care of you guys, because you take care of a lot of people and give so much.
When we talk about creating spaces to love, you know, and this space and where we're here, there's so much love in this home. We can feel it. We think we can help to create a different space to love, give you that breath of fresh air.
What's your favourite day of the year?
Christmas.
Christmas is your favourite day of the year? Yeah, Santa's going to come, isn't he? Give you all your presents. Oh, I love you. Love you, beautiful. Bye-bye.
On the next episode of Spaces to Love, it's time to talk all things design, revealing our vision for the Wheelers' new family home.